Bismillah Rahman Rahim. Assalamu alaikum. This is Raja Umar on my channel RU Speaks, and we are studying geography these days. I mean, Pakistan Studies Component 2, the environment of Pakistan. And we are done with the unit of forests. And yesterday we talked about the deforestation, what are the causes, consequences, and control of that issue, and how Pakistan can lead to the sustainable forestry by protecting the forest, by having the selective cutting, by having the other factors, the implementation of the government policies and all other factors which may lead to the protection of forests in Pakistan. So this is how the things are. Now we are moving towards the next topic, that is the fishing industry in Pakistan, and we will talk about that what are the fish types over here in Pakistan, what are the uses of fish, and what are the different types of catching fish here in Pakistan. We will also talk about the marine fishing and inland fishing and fish farming, but I believe that this will take about 2 to 3 lectures over here on this particular topic of fishing industry in Pakistan. Today we're going to talk about the beginning of the unit, and let's start this one, and then we will also see the marine fishing today through the Google Earth images. So that would be really very interesting for you to understand that what actually the marine fishing is and how it is being carried out on the coastal areas of Pakistan, whether it is the Makran coast or the Sindh coast. So moving on to the topic, here we have the fishing industry in Pakistan, that is we are going to discuss over here today. So let's start the introduction of the unit, that is the fishing industry in Pakistan. Fishing is one of the oldest occupations for people who live near lakes, rivers, and seas or oceans. With the progress of civilization, fishing communities started breeding fishes on farms. This is also known as aquaculture. I will explain this particular term while explaining the fish farming as well. The fishing industry of Pakistan has the potential for further developments, although its share of the GDP currently is 0.9%, not much. I mean, you can say about 1%. That is really very much low. If we try hard, we can build up this GDP to the higher percentages to attain the further GDP, and we can be able to increase the exports of fishing industry, which might be leading to earn a greater foreign exchange for Pakistan to build up the economy of Pakistan. Pakistan earns about 6% of its total foreign exchange earnings by exporting fishes, shrimps, and other fish products. The total number of employees in fishing industry is 361,000. Might be some old data, it will be, but even if it is about 500,000, still I believe this is less, as we have about 1,000 kilometers of the coastal areas of Pakistan along the Makran coast and the Sindh coast. So if we apply more and more employment and certain other techniques, we will discuss over there this particular topic in the sustainable fishing industry in Pakistan, that will come over there. Now we are going to talk about the fishing areas and the methods, that in which areas the fishing is being carried out and what methods are being used to catch fish. So first of all, we're going to talk about marine fishing, and here you can see that this is the coastal area of Pakistan. You can see the coast, Arabian Sea, and it looks like that it is the Makran coast of Balochistan, as it looks like not really very much well developed. So it means that the fishing over here might be small scale subsistence. Anyways, just going to read out the slide that what it says. So marine fishing, the fishing that is carried out in the seas and oceans, that is known as marine fishing. Pakistan has a coastline divided into Sindh coast, that is 30% of the total coastal area of Pakistan, and Makran coast, that is the 70% of the total coastal area of Pakistan, that belongs to Balochistan province. Karachi and Makran are the most important fishing ports and are being developed by the government of Pakistan as a fishing center by providing improved facilities such as an ice factory, refrigeration plants, and modern fish curing yards. So if I tell you that these particular departments, they are not meant for the government of Pakistan directly, but they are the provincial subjects, and marine fisheries departments of government of Sindh and Balochistan, they are responsible for the development of fishing industry in the relevant provinces. So here are the two types of marine fishing. So it means that the marine fishing is further classified into two, that is the subsistence fishing and commercial fishing. Whenever we talk about the subsistence fishing, it means that we are talking about the fishing at the small scale level, when there is the low fish catch and poor fishermen, and whatever the fish catch comes, that is only for meeting the needs of the fisherman and his family consumes the fish they catch. Subsistence fishermen use conventional techniques like a traditional net and a small wooden sailboat. So you can see that what are the characteristics of the subsistence fishing. Number one, that is the low investment. Number two, poor fishermen. Number three, lacking techniques. Lacking techniques. Number four, small wooden boats. Small wooden manual boats might be with the rows. I mean, not be having the motors over there on them. So when they are the small wooden manual boats, it means that they can't go deep into the sea, can't go far or deep into the sea. They go in the morning and they come back in the evening. Whatever the smaller quantity of fish catch they get, they bring it over there on the coast and they sell it to the commission agents, and they get fish from all smaller fishermen. So they use conventional small nets. Mostly we call them illegal nets. Means that those nets have really very small holes in them, and they are more likely to catch the baby fish as well, the smaller fish. So that is really a sort of you can say problem for the fishing industry of Pakistan, that the baby fish catch is an issue, that you may not be able to get sufficient fish in the next season. So this is how all these are related to the points of subsistence and small scale fishing. And now talking about the commercial fishing. Commercial fishing is when the fishermen sell their catch to earn money, and in their sole source of income, and it is their profession, you may say that. So these fishermen, they are having the more investment, and they use the gill netters, I mean the specialized nets, to catch the bigger fish and the better one. And they have the mechanized boats, the motor boats. They go far away from the coastal area, about 50 to 60 kilometers away from the coast, and they catch bulk quantity of fish over there. And they may be having a long sort of trip over there into the sea for about 5 to 6 days. So you might be having a really good movie on this one, that is The Perfect Storm. If you watch that movie, you will learn a lot about the marine fishing, that how the marine fishing is carried out. It is the true story that many of the fishermen, they went for a second attempt to catch much larger quantity of fish, but there came the storm and they all died over there in that tropical storm over there in the sea. The Perfect Storm is the name of that movie. Do watch it. That is very, very amazing movie. So they have the investments, and here you can see in the picture that there are the big fish trawlers having the motorboats in them, having the refrigerators over there, and the fishermen, they are really very much skillful over there into catch the larger quantities of fish. So now types of marine fish catch. So here are the fish catch types: sharks, drums, croakers, catfish, skates, and rayfish. So you can all talk about them. So this is shark, this is drums, this is croakers, this one is catfish, this one is skates, and this one is rayfish. So these are the fish catch. At times we get the question in our exams that name two marine fish catch types. So then you are supposed to write any two out of these to gain those 2 marks. So you are supposed to learn them. And in the same way, there are certain inland fish types as well. So they both are supposed to be learned, as they most of the time they become the part of the paper. So you may not be losing these 1 or 2 marks. They are really very easier one to attain. So inland fishing. So first let me go to the Google Earth image, and here you will see the coastal areas of Pakistan, and here you can see that this is whole Makran coast, and you can see over here that is this is Gwadar. Over here is it's Jiwani, this island, a sort of island or peninsula, that is Jiwani. Here we have Gwadar, and at this point we have Pasni. This is town Pasni, and then we have Ormada over here. Here you can see this is Ormada, and closer to the Karachi port, that is the Sonmiani. And over here we have the city of Karachi, and you can see that. So these are the fishing towns in Pakistan. As you can see that these are the ones which are really very important for the development of marine fishing in Pakistan. So this is all, you can see the areas which are having the marine fishing over here on the coastal areas. But one very important fact is that the whole of the Makran coast over here of Balochistan is having small scale subsistence fishing, and the farmer, the fishermen, they are not really very much wealthy. They do not have sufficient investment over there, so they have small wooden boats, they have conventional nets. They are not really very much skillful. Their boats do not have the motor boats over there, so that they may not be able to go far away from the sea over here in this area. They remain over there in the shallow waters, and they catch the fish, I mean the baby fish over there, and they come back to the coastal areas in the evening. But over here, if I talk about the Karachi region, and first let me go to the fishing port of Gwadar to show you that how the fishing is being carried out over there, and how the fish harbor is developed over here. So let me show you first the areas where the marine fishing is being carried out, and here you can see the names of those towns. Now I have got the better connectivity. So this one is Gwadar, and here we have Jiwani, Gwadar. Here we have Pasni, here we have Ormada, and here we have Sonmiani over here, and here we have very close to it, that is Karachi. So this is how these all are the fishing towns of Pakistan. And if we go closer to Gwadar, you will see the fishing port over there. Many of the smaller boats would be visible over here in this area, that might be having this is the region, and the buffering is getting a bit slow over here just because of the connectivity issue. This is the region where the fishing boats are being anchored, and fish catch is being brought over there to have the trade of that fish over here. So this is how the coastal areas of Pakistan carrying out the marine fishing. In the same way, here we have the Karachi region, and over here we are having the fish harbor. Here you can see many of the boats over here in this region. All these dots, they are the boats. Here you can see all these are the fishing boats, and they all are used to catch fish from the Sindh coast, from the deep sea, and here it is brought over here to have the trade of it, and in this way this is being done. And now, talking about the inland fishing, back to my presentation. Inland fishing is practiced on the almost all the rivers and lakes in the country, in addition to the large reservoirs behind dams or abandoned rivers or irrigational channels. In addition, the large reservoirs behind dams or abandoned rivers or irrigational channels, the main fishing centers are, one thing is important, that the Mangla and Tarbela dams, Mangla, Tarbela, Varsak, Khanpur, and many other smaller dams, they are being used for the sake of catching fish from those reservoirs. But there are certain lakes as well, like Manchar Lake, Sindh, Keri or Kinjar Lake, Sindh, Hileji Lake, reservoirs of Mangla and Tarbela dams, River Indus at Sakhar Barrage and Kotri Barrage, and at Thatta districts the fishing is being done. So if I go back to the Google Earth, here you can see the let me show you the lakes first. Here you can see the biggest one. This one is the Manchar Lake. It is one of its kind in Pakistan, the biggest lake over here in Pakistan. And second one is the Kinjar Lake over here. And there is another one very close to Hyderabad, that is the Hileji Lake over here. And we have already seen, and here you can see the Hub Dam over here. This is the Hub Dam on River Hub at the border of Balochistan and Sindh province, and this dam is also used for catching fish over here. And the other ones we have already studied, that is the Mangla and Tarbela dams right at the top in north. They are also being used for catching fish. And here you can see, here is the Tarbela reservoir, and here we have the Mangla reservoir. So in these bigger lakes of the dams, the fishing is being done inland. So that is the type of inland fishing we talked about. And back to my presentation. So in Indus River at different places, at Sakhar Barrage and at Kotri Barrage, and in Thatta district, that is the Delta region, the fishing is being done inland over here in all these places. And types of inland fish are freshwater fish catch, manasir, rahu, pala, trout, thala, grass, and silver. So these are the Chinese breeds. And here you can see all these are the fish catch type over here, which are caught from the lakes, dams, barrages, or rivers. Again, you may be getting a 2 marks question by naming 2 of the inland fish types. So we'll discuss this particular topic in the next lesson. Problems we will discuss in the next lesson. So up till now, we have talked about the location and different types of fishing. We have talked about the the small scale subsistence fishing and commercial fishing, and we have talked about the marine fishing and inland fishing in lakes. And one other topic that is related to the inland fishing, that is the fish farming, that we will discuss in the later part of this unit. I mean, that might be our third lecture on fishing industry of Pakistan. Up till now, this is all over from my side, and today we have discussed the introduction of the fishing industry in Pakistan. We have talked about the fishing areas and methods, marine fishing and types of marine fishing, that is the subsistence and commercial. And then we visited the areas where this marine fishing is being done on the coastal areas of Pakistan through Google Earth image. And we talked about the types of marine fish catch, the names. And then inland fishing, we talked about certain lakes and rivers and barrages where inland fishing is being done. So and here we had the freshwater fish catch types. You are supposed to learn all these for the sake of gaining these marks. So up till now, this is all over. Do not forget to subscribe. RU Speaks, Raja Umar Speaks for you, for the subject of Pakistan studies and global perspectives. Up till now, it's over. Thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.